Good morning. Welcome to my Toronto apartment. This is a one-bedroom unit and it's around 526 feet and it's actually very small, so I have to be creative as much as possible to make it functional and at the same time cozy. I work from home most days as a senior UX designer. Here's the story of how I moved. My parents came to Canada for vacation and we were living together in my previous place for a couple of months, and my previous place was small as well, so for 3 people it was quite difficult. And also after living alone for many years by myself and just not having that independence, I couldn't really adapt myself to that new atmosphere, so I decided to move out again alone. So that's why I moved. I wanted to live closer to my office. I have to go to the office twice a week and have the amazing view of the lake and CN Tower. This apartment is part of the wall and it was built in 2023. I visited once the neighborhood before and I really liked it. I liked the architecture, the modern look and feel of it, and there are lots of shopping malls and cafes around. The moment I saw the unit, I had that yes feeling inside me. Although it was very small, smaller than my previous unit, just the view of it won me over, and the building amenities was a bonus. I paid $2,564 per month, which is, to be honest, it's not cheap, but for a newly built building in Toronto, it's pretty fair. I also pay separately for water, hydro, and Wi-Fi. The building has amazing amenities like gym, party room, cafe, space, very cozy to just work from, a study room, a terrace, games room, the dog run where you can walk your dog and make it play with the toys, do barbecue stuff, and tables where you can have your friends in. I really like the interior design of it. There's a living room area with the TVs where you can connect to the TV and watch something with your friends, and there's TV outside in the balcony as well. The amenities are great and I love them. I love the furniture inside them, the art on the walls. When I moved in here, there was a package, the welcome package, and inside that there was a book with all of the artists that worked on the paintings around. There is 24/7 security. There is a package locker. It's so cool. The package locker for someone who has so many orders like me. This is my living room. Since I work here as a UX designer, I needed a space to just feel cozy and focused on work so that it's not clutter, especially for this small space. I placed my desk by the window and also my couch on the side. These are my watercolor paintings and I have my acrylic paintings on the side to just make the space feel very homey, adding personal touches. Here's my desk setup, nothing fancy, very clean and calm. I like to keep it minimal to avoid distractions, and I've added a few plants here and over there to bring some life and softness. I have surprisingly spacious balcony. Sometimes I drink tea, journal, or do some yoga in there, especially in the morning when sunlight just hits bright. There is CN Tower and the lake on one side, and on the other side there's city view. I just wish there wasn't this office building here right in front of my view. Here's my bedroom. So I brought the TV here because I watch TV shows and just eat on the bed. It feels really good to be honest. The closet here is super small, so I had to be creative and add baskets above and put my winter clothes, for example, inside the luggages. I added an extra closet here. This is from IKEA and it has some extra space that I put my stuff here. Also, the TV stand here has some extra compartments that I put my stuff inside and I use it as a storage. Here is my little vanity setup. Super small, but again, feels functional for me. I have my makeup stuff in the drawers and the rest of my stuff, brushes like hairbrush and other creams here. Here's my jewelry. Here's the kitchen. The kitchen is very compact but still useful for me. I love it that all of the appliances are brand new and modern. I have my coffee machine here and my spices, all of the essentials here. And inside this, in front of the kitchen, right in front of it, I have the washer and dryer. It is right here and I'm grateful again that all of the appliances are brand new. I have a separate video about how I organize my kitchen cabinet. You can watch it from the link in the description. And this is my storage unit. It's pretty small again. I put my coats at the top and my shoes here, some of my shoes. I've added some hooks behind the doors, almost all of them, to just save some space. Inside the hallway, I have a shoe storage cabinet like this. This is from IKEA, which is pretty spacious. I put up my hamster cage at the top so that there's easy access to him. Right now he's sleeping, my baby. Oh, baby. Don't want to disturb him. This is an old TV stand here. I put it in the hallway to use it as a sitting area and just putting all of the extra stuff that I couldn't fit elsewhere here at the bottom. Just keeping it for future, for a bigger place hopefully. And one thing I learned from being a UX designer is that constraints lead to better design. Like, I had to be creative and use like organizers or baskets to create some space and use the negative space by using, for example, hooks behind the doors to make some extra space and make use of negative space. So that's so true for small apartments. The bathroom is small but pretty modern and super clean. Here's the shower. I have a bathtub and here's the sink and everything, and there are some drawers at the bottom. It's pretty messy right now. I'll organize them later, but pretty spacious. Thanks guys for coming along to this tiny apartment tour. As a UX designer, I care about the space and how it makes me feel. Small space living is just teaching me how should I be thoughtful about every inch and just how to make a space for everything. For example, from lighting to storage, it's like designing a product, but it's for your life. If you want to know how I became a UX designer, watch this video next and see you in the